Well, guys, it's clear to see that we are not in title winning form. We need to turn that around today. Hey guys, I'm Adam. This is On The Break, and welcome to episode 7 of the RB Leipzig series. Today we've got two huge games in the title race. First we take on Mainz at home, and then we've got an away game at RB Mönchengladbach. Since you were last with us for the 5-0 humbling away at Benfica, we've had 3 league games. We started with an away game at Werder Bremen, which we won 3-2. We went behind early on, and they threatened to come back into it towards the end, but a couple from Timo Werner and a Selassie own goal got us the win there. We then followed that with a 2-2 draw at Augsburg. We went 2-0 up in 8 minutes, and then we threw it away, which is something that we have done a lot of this season. So disappointing from that aspect. But it is worth pointing out that Augsburg, since the winter break, are in incredible form. They're actually unbeaten in 11 league games, I believe it is. In the intro for the eagle-eyed among you, in the last 5 games, they're third in the form standing. So playing like a really good side at the minute. So disappointing not to win, especially with the situation we were in. But Augsburg, to their credit, they've been doing well lately. And then more disappointing was a 2-0 away defeat to Köln. The highlight there, you can see it. 2 sendings off. So we finished the game with 9 men. Not ideal at all. Centre half, holding midfielder, really not ideal. We were 1-0 down at the time of the first sending off. They then scored another. And Ilsanker getting sent off in the 88th. Obviously hasn't really changed the game. But really disappointing. You can see from the ratings there, we just had nothing going on. Such a disappointing game. We aren't going to mess around today. We're going to get straight into the action. So the team to face Mainz is Invogo in goal. Back 4 of Klostermann, Upamecano, Konate and Vangerman at left back. Ampadu comes in as the holding midfielder to replace Ilsanker, who's suspended. Lima and Campbell ahead of him, with Sabitzer and Lukman out wide and Timo Werner through the middle. So we'll get into today's game. So hopefully we can get 2 wins from today's matches. They're both teams that I think we can beat. As you see there, Mainz setting up in the 4-2-3-1. But I think we definitely need to win both of today's games to give us any chance going into the last episode. Obviously, the next episode, the last episode of the series, is going to be a big one. We have got Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund with Paderborn on the last day as well. And they are 2 huge games that we're going to have to win if we've got any chance of winning the title. I don't see Bayern Munich slipping up enough to do it without having to beat them. So it's something I'm looking forward to, but obviously we need to do the hard work here first. There's no good going into that last episode 4 or 5 points behind Bayern Munich because we just won't catch them. They're not going to give away that many points in that time, I don't expect. We've got off to quite a quiet start here, no highlights yet, although we do pick it up now with Sabitzer over the ball. It just clips the crossbar on the way over. We pick it up again now, just coming up to the 40-minute mark with Mainz working it through the middle. Latzer sprays it out wide to Öztunal. He plays it out wide to Aaron on the left flank, but we do block the cross and Campbell now sets us on the counter-attack. Sabitzer with a big ball over. Defender misses the header and Lukman picks it up. Vangerman, we know he can cross well. It falls to Lima and it's just over the bar. Really unlucky there. It was a decent little move on the counter-attack. And we were unlucky there. Lima just over the bar. So a quiet first half. Quite an even first half. We haven't really seen too much from Mainz in the way of highlights. But they're having plenty of the ball. And they've matched us for shots. I think we're going to get aggressive. We like a bit of revenge. We'll go out there and we'll get some revenge. They seem fired up by that. Looking tactically, a couple of poor performances there. It's the middle of the pitch. It's a bit out wide, not doing great as well. I think we're going to leave it for now. A couple of players that I would have liked to have had available. Matthias Cunha and Emil Forsberg, both not fit enough to even make the bench for this one. So, attacking options off the bench are a little bit untried, shall we say. We've got Noah Jean Holm on the bench there. He can play on the wings, but not brilliantly, to be honest. He doesn't really suit the roles that we use. And then you've got Yusuf Poulsen, who's short of match fitness and not happy. And Okafor's come onto the bench, another one who hasn't played a lot of football this season. And Mainz are spreading it around quite nicely here. And they've cut through us. It's Ji Dong-won, and we do manage to get the block and Lima clears. And Brzezinski Brzezinski now with the free kick. Comfortable save by Mogo. He made a bit of a meal of it. And we don't need the goal line tech. For a bit of context, on the day of recording, it's the day after all of the content creators have released their first FM20 videos. And with the live stream as well, it was pleasing to hear that we won't see that every single time anyone has a free kick now, which will be nice. And Timo Werner's in. He's hit the bar and he's popped in the rebound. A strange goal. I think it was Ampadu with the big ball over the top. But Timo Werner was just left completely clear. So let's see it again. Lima loses out. Ampadu just smacks it over the top. And Timo Werner must have just stayed on side, but he's banged it off the crossbar to then knock in the rebound. But it's his 20th goal of the season. We do go 1-0 up. And I think at this point we are going to make a change. Sabitza's having a shocking game. So we're going to get Okafor on. Or are we? How does Holm look out on that right hand side? It's not bad. We're going to get Holm on. To be fair, I think he's fitter than Okafor. And I think it's worth getting him into the team a little bit. He's always played devastatingly well for the under-19s. We're also going to get Campbell off because he's had a shocking game. So we pick it up now, knocking it around the back, and Vogo will spread it out to the left-hand side. But we do lose out. And Öztunal now comes at us, but it's a loose ball, and Klosterman with another huge ball over the top for Werner to pick up. And on the break, just like that, we do go 2-0 up. Timo Werner's 21st goal of the season, assisted by Klosterman. And again, they're a little bit sloppy in possession. Maxim misses out on the ball. And Klosterman just smacks it. He's literally just laced it right down the other end of the pitch for Werner to pick up on. And with the pace that Werner's got, he's not going to be caught very often. Yes, we still want to make the changes. As we now get a corner, Haidara swings in. It's a poor clearance, and Konate with an unbelievable volley. Ibrahima Konate's first goal of the season, and what a finish it is. You see there, Haidara puts the corner in, the defender tries to clear, Fernandez, formerly of West Ham I think, and Konate, left-footed volley right in the top corner. Any one of my attacking players would have been proud of that one. That's an absolutely unbelievable finish. Just looking at another change. Although he is on for a hat-trick, I think we're going to get Timo Werner off. We're going to put Holt through the middle, and we are going to get Okafor out on that left-hand wing. Just to get a bit of match sharpness into him. Poulsen's going to be raging that he's not made it on. With the players that we got missing in that attacking area on the bench, and Poulsen still can't get on, he's going to be absolutely fuming. But I just haven't seen enough of him lately. Lookman puts the free kick in, and it's 4-0. Conrad Lima, first goal of the season. Lookman with a good deep cross from the free kick. We'll see it again here. Puts a lovely ball in. Holm just misses it, and Lima's there at the back post to just smack it back across. I'm saying smack a lot today, and I'm not really sure why. But you see there, just onside, and no one goes with Lima. Puts it across the goalkeeper and in. And their fullbacks are being absolutely run ragged. I don't know if you guys saw that, but both of them on ratings under a 6. As we pick it up now, it's the last highlight of the game. The game's done. As the keeper goes long, Konate heads down, but we are now just seeing out time. So a really good win. We do go back to the top of the table, albeit Bayern Munich have a game in hand on us. And this highlight's going on for longer than I thought it would. Maybe we're going to have one more. No, we do put it out of play. And the game is over. So we do go back to the top of the table. I do expect Bayern Munich to go back above us. But quite honestly, what we need now is to stay in contention. We need to keep winning games and just stay in touching distance of them until we can play them. If we can beat them, then I make us favourites for the title. So I'm going to skip ahead to the next game. Borussia Mönchengladbach, we've got a week until that one. I assume that Bayern will play their game in hand in the meantime. So we'll check back in and just get the result of that one. But I'll catch you guys in a sec. So Bayern Munich are the evening kickoff away at Wolfsburg. They are only down in 11th in the league, but they are a good side. So we'll just flick through and see if they can do us a favour. And they have! Unbelievable. Wolfsburg grabbing the 1-0 win. So we do stay top of the table, 2 points clear. And that really does change a lot, to be fair. If we go into that Bayern Munich game, I know we're still a little way away from that yet. But if we can go into that Bayern Munich game still ahead of them, that would be absolutely massive. But we are going to flick back through now. I will get through to that Mönchengladbach game, and we'll bring you back that one in a sec. Right then, guys. So Borussia Mönchengladbach, a couple of changes for this one. Haidara comes in for Campbell after the shocking game that he had last time out, and Forsberg comes back in for Lookman on the left hand side. Possibly a touch short of match fitness, but I think he just brings so much extra quality that when he's fit, we need to put him in. So the team that we're going to go with is Mvogo in goal. Back four of Klosterman, Upamecano, Konate and Vangerman. With Ampadu as the holding midfielder, Lima and Haidara ahead of him. With Sabitzer and Forsberg out wide and Timo Werner through the middle. So Gladbach there lining up in the 4-2-3-1. They are struggling in the league, but they have secured safety with their last result. See that they're not in bad form. But we're going to tell the guys that we want them to pick up where they left off. We played really well in the last game. We've purposely not made too many changes. So hopefully we can go out there and do the same again. As Gladbach get us kicked off. See there, the 2-point gap between us and Bayern Munich. That Wolfsburg result for them is absolutely huge for us. And I just hope that we can carry on our good form. As Timo Werner nearly gets in there, Sommer picks up. I do hope that we can carry on this good form and go into that Bayern Munich game ahead of them in the league. I think that would be huge for us. So Haidara plays out to Sabitzer. He was lucky to keep his place, to be fair. He loses out there and No Horse picks it up. And then knocking it around the back now. And Vents under pressure. Sabitzer wins it back and crosses it in for Emil Forsberg. It's 1-0 to Leipzig. And Emil Forsberg's 8th goal of the season puts us ahead in this one. So I was just saying about Sabitzer, he was awful in the last game. If Cunha had had any sort of extra match fitness, he would have been back in. But Sabitzer loses out only to go on and win the ball back, and he drills the ball across. It's a really good cross, and Forsberg with the finish. Keeper's got no chance. As we pick it up again now with Werner running through the heart of their defence. Plays out wide to Sabitzer, and it's 2-0. 2 goals in 5 minutes, and what an unbelievable start. Now we need to be careful because we've seen this position a few times this season. Vangerman takes the free kick and Werner picks it up and just turns and drives at them. He's running right through the heart of their defence. Lays it off and Sabitzer with the first time finish. Sommer could possibly do better in goal there. If you're getting a hand to that, I think you need to stop it. Not a lot going on as we pick it up again with Klosterman taking the throw in, but it's cheap and we lose out. And Stindl now will come at us down the left hand side, but his ball is poor. And Klosterman plays it over. It's a scrappy period of play. Ball bouncing around back and forward. But we have it now with Gladbach in midfield with Salai. And it's a ball over the top to the left hand side, but Upamecano collects. And now he smashes it long. And it's just head tennis. We now have it with Sabitzer. He gets tackled, but Haidara picks up and has a shot. And Amadou Haidara's 3rd goal of the season. We're playing really, really well here. 3-0 after half an hour. And a really strong show of intent. After a scrappy bit of play, Sabitzer tries to cut inside. Baladi makes the tackle. But Haidara picks it up. And left-footed, he just rifles it. Sommer's got no chance with that one. A really, really good finish. And Haidara proving that it was right to drop Campbell after all. And we come again now. We get another highlight. Not even at half-time yet. But Vangerman collects the long ball and Mvogo plays it out to Upamecano, who spreads it wide for Sabitzer. It's a good tackle, but Werner will pick it up. Can he do something with it? It's a lovely ball out to Sabitzer. He clips the ball back in. But Gladbach get it clear. We come again with Vangerman, knocking it nicely with Ampadu. Just keeping the ball, and Konate again with these huge long balls. And we do make it 4-0. Sabitzer's cross. Timo Werner heads in. 22nd goal of the season, and with not even 40 minutes on the clock, we're 4-0 up away from home. Konate plays a lovely long ball out to the right hand side, and Sabitzer with the first time cross. Timo Werner steals in at the near post to just nod it past Sommer. And we are absolutely rampant. Wendt on their left hand side, their left back, is having an awful game. Most of what we're doing is coming down the right, and he just can't handle it. Ampadu again goes long, and Timo Werner's going to get through again, and it's 5-0 after 41 minutes. Unbelievable stuff from us here today. Ampadu, again, we saw it in the last game, just a big ball over the top, and the defence just don't know how to deal with the pace of Timo Werner. He takes a touch to get him away from the centre half, and then a near post finish. So 5-0 at half time. We'll passionately tell the guys that we're very happy with that. And I think we're going to make a couple of changes just to get some match fitness into some of this lot. So Cunha's going to come on, but I think we're going to put him on the right-hand side rather than up front. So he can come on for Sabitzer. Then who else is struggling? Srirachi, Mukiele. I think we'll get Mukiele on for Klosterman as well. We'll make 2 changes now. We'll save one. I think we're possibly looking at Holm coming on for Werner later on in the second half. And it's your typical football manager situation. You're 5-0 up at half time and the second half is just nothing. So with a quarter of an hour left, we are going to get Timo Werner off. Holm isn't on the bench, so Poulsen's going to get a chance. That's right. Holm played for the under-19s. I remember that. Traore puts a free kick in and went with a brilliant volley, to be fair. It's a really good effort, but it's a good save by Mvogo. And Bayern Munich appear to have gone ahead. The gap now only 2 points. It was 5. So have they gone behind? We'll take a look at the latest scores in a minute. But Mukiele's gone through the back of one of their players there. I'm slightly concerned that... Okay, I thought that might have been leading to something more serious. But Salah is over the free kick and it goes just wide. That's unlucky for them. So Bayern Munich did go behind to Dusseldorf after 2 minutes, but they've had a red card on 36 and Bayern have just turned it on now. They're going to win that game. There's no way back from that for Fortuna Dusseldorf. So, yeah, we are just seeing the game out now. Haidara gets another. So, 90th minute, Haidara makes it 6-0. His 4th goal of the season, his 2nd today. Corner comes in, Forsberg whips it in, Sommer flaps at it, Poulsen heads it down, and Haidara with a simple finish. Really, really emphatic. If we could play like this away from home every game, we would be sorted. Ampadu again with the big ball. You can't really get onto the end of it. So it does finish 6-0. Really, really happy with that. Event there finished on a 4.8. You see 1, 2, 3 other 6.0 ratings as well. They've had a shocking game. But we're not concerned with that. We're concerned with what we've done. So passionately, very happy with that. That's wonderful stuff. And that does leave us 2 points clear at the top of the table. We're getting to crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. So if we head into the schedule, we've only got 1 game off camera. We're going to play FC Union Berlin and get that one out of the way. And then we will be back for the last episode of the series, the last Football Manager 19 video, with another triple header. Dortmund away, Bayern Munich at home, Paderborn away. If we win all of these games, we win the title. So you don't want to miss that. If you have enjoyed that video, please leave a like on it for me. It really does help the channel to grow and it means a lot to me. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new content. We're wrapping up FM19, but we are going to be ramping things up for FM20. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll have seen the save reveal for Club and Country with Östersunds in Sweden. I'm so excited to bring you guys that. I can't wait for the new release to be out so that we can get stuck into that. And thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.